Hi, girlies. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, guys. It's Amanda.
My girlie. It's a happy day today. What?
I was like, it's a Monday, but sure.
It's a Monday, but your man just moved in with you.
He did.
I'm so excited for you.
Now you're stuck with me.
I know. No receipts, no returns.
Can't go back.
Love that for you. So yeah, we're recording on a Monday. Very exciting. So on Sunday, you guys moved all his shit in. I was dying that you were like sending me some of the stuff. Like, no, that can hide in the corner.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what is it with some guys and they're decorating. I'm just like, no. And then today I walk into the living room and he put one of our shelves up and on top is 2 black candle holders with these black candles in them touching my ceiling, and I'm like, no.
Girl, what is it with men and the black? Like, I literally, at one point when I had moved in with a man, his stuff was like black couch, black bed frame, black dresser, black coffee table, black end tables, and all my stuff is like nudes, creams, whites, like really pretty, airy colors. But you know what? If like a man has things that are way too nice, like unless he has a decorator, like it's like someone cooked here. Like, you don't want it to look like a fucking woman was in his house, because then it's sus.
Yeah, I don't mind. As long as, like, when we move in together, you understand, I will be decorating.
Yes.
You will just be like, everything
You will be decorating, and I will be decorating. Sorry,
yeah,
Nico.
when I say me, I mean mostly
us,
you.
The team. You mean the team.
The team.
I will be coming in. I will be sorting.
Nothing was uglier. He had this shell thing, like a silver shell with an octopus on the end of it, and he loved it. He's like,
he was going for beach.
I was like, no. He goes, you don't understand. This is where we keep our keys. I said, no. Our keys are going to be hung by the door. Like, I'm not putting it in this bowl that's going to be on our coffee table. That is, I said,
and it's huge.
Put that thing on the bottom.
What kind of keys are going in there?
I said, no. But yeah, love you, babe.
So cute.
Okay, I want to pick your brain on something.
Yes.
So your girl, Paige, from Giggly
Paige
Squad.
DeSorbo, love.
So she, on her podcast, was talking to Hannah and was asking for her take on something. And now I'm like curious. Okay. So she was saying, like, you know, if she fell in love with someone that was broke. Okay. And there's a dream ring that she wants, like, and it's super expensive. Yeah. So she said she would put money down towards her own ring. Okay. If the guy she fell in love with, like, that was her end all be all, but didn't have money.
And like she had a dream ring.
Yes. What are your thoughts on that? Putting money towards your own ring.
I think that it would be a conversation between my man and I. Like, would that demasculate him if I did that? I think there's always a way to like come up with a compromise, something that we like together, like a payment plan, whatever. Like, I don't think I would be totally opposed if I was like the breadwinner in the situation. But I also think that like it's also comfortability for my partner. Like, you know how women propose to men? I think I am like looking at the women like, if that's what you want to do and whatever, that's like more power to you. Would I do it? No. However, I also think that in that situation, I feel like the man feels demasculated because the woman is doing it. So like, I guess you have to know your partner. Like, if your partner is going to be like more power to you, like for the proposal, for example, like, I love that you did that. Like, cool. But I don't know, like for the ring too, I think that the man would feel a type of way, or like maybe one day he would want to like pay it back, whatever. I think it's just like so dependent on your situation. So you're
saying your partner's feelings would trump something you really want. So she said, for example, like, you know, she cares what she wants, the ring she wants.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Hannah was like, you care what people think? And she's like, of course I care. That's why I want a huge ring.
I mean, look, if I want the ring I want and like I'll get it. But at the same time, if my partner really feels uncomfortable and like that's a live my life, I could have a fucking piece of paper on my finger and I'll be happy.
Okay.
And would you pay for your ring? I know your answer is going to be, I'm not going to be with that man who can't buy me the ring I want.
See, this is my thing. Yeah. And this is where I kind of align with Paige, where like if I want a certain ring and that is my dream ring and the ring is that important to me, I do not mind putting money down for it.
Totally.
Like that's what I want, and if I have the means to do it, why not?
I agree.
You know, but that's also me going into a relationship knowing this person doesn't
100%.
bring or doesn't, make as much money as I do.
Yes.
But I love them for who they are, and I would hope they'd be okay with it, knowing so I feel like I would be with someone that would be okay with that, and me understanding that's what I'm choosing.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think I just meant it in a way where I wouldn't want to overstep and be make him feel like that is a part of his gesture towards you to ask. So I would be look, I thank you for whatever you can put down, but I got the rest of this. This is what I really want. And for me too, I personally this scenario aside, I care more about putting my money towards my ring in my house than I do about my wedding. I'm not sitting here about oh my God, we need to pour all the tens of thousands of dollars towards a wedding that's going to end up being 4 hours of my life. I'm going to stress over it forever and it's going to be gone in a blink. I personally would want the money to be invested in the ring, to be invested in our house. And it's something that I will have forever. So yeah, it is important to me. And I do have a dream ring, but I think that I would also want to be listen, it's nothing against you. I would love to be able to also put this into it because it means so much to me. Yeah. And it would be a conversation that I would want to make sure that he was comfortable because I do feel I would feel a type of way, just taking that on by my,
my man wouldn't be okay with that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the men we date will probably be able to get us those rings. But in this hypothetical scenario.
Mine is affordable. Aren't you happy you have a girlfriend that's a little level?
And I'm the same way though. I have even in conversations in the past, I'm I don't need a fucking ring to be $30,000. I don't, I'm not like that.
I need 3 carats. I need.
Yeah. That's totally manageable.
Lab grown.
Yeah.
I'm easy.
Well, lab grown, honestly, girlies, that's the way to go. Because here's what happened. A lab grown is a real diamond. It's not moissanite, not to be confused with something fake. A lab grown diamond is a real diamond and it's just expanded in a lab. So it's taken from the ground and just grown faster. And it takes away, it can be perfected because there won't be ribboning. You can find the perfect cut of that diamond because it's perfectly crafted. And now natural diamonds have lost their value because people that looked at it as an investment, when they have it for this many years and it's a used diamond, people nowadays are not looking at these natural diamonds that they can get cheaper because they're used. They'd rather get a brand new lab than a piece that's a natural diamond that was used. Yep. So the natural diamonds now have lost their value because of it. So I say that's a great option.
And more affordable.
Yes, for sure. For sure. So we have been catching up on Love Island.
This has been hard for me.
I
must
can't
say.
believe you're doing it.
I skipped 2 days. But
well,
it's
which
just
days?
I watched the first, there's 6?
Yeah.
I watched the first 2. Maybe I watched the first 3. I just know there was 2 I missed, and now I'm up to 6.
Isn't After Sun one you missed, which doesn't count?
Well,
there's technically only 5 episodes. After Sun is so
maybe I watched 1 and 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I just know
Yeah.
I'm caught up now, but it's hard because day after day, it's a lot for me.
Yeah. No, I get that. A lot of people can't.
And I'm here why can't I vote after every episode? Apparently that's not how it works.
Yeah, no, they got to let this season get going first.
Oh.
You know the cast. You get to know who's vibing, how you feel about, you can't just vote night 1. That's not fair.
I paused the barcode and I'm a shop? What am I?
They let it play out for, I know. You're I can only buy merch. I'm it's too early, honey. But then later you're going to be able to vote every week.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
But now I think we're going to start maybe after this week or something, we'll be able to vote. But they just need you to get acclimated with everybody first. It's not fair to just start kicking people off immediately.
You know what I mean? What do you think about this season?
Okay, so here's the thing. It's not yet last season, of course, and everybody is comparing it. And I also don't think that's season 6 was gold and the cast was amazing and we still are learning. More people are going to come in, but I do think that people off the bat have just, even before the season started, have been so ready to rip everyone apart. And it's let people breathe. I don't understand the Hutta hate. That's so extreme hate toward her.
And the father of her kids needs to like shut up.
He is.
You need to be a little more respectful to this woman you reproduced with.
He's out of control. He posted, okay, so Hudda is one of the main cast members. She's coupled up with Jeremiah right now. And they have been like hitting it off like since the beginning.
It's steady, yeah.
And we already kind of had, like, we all have our preconceived notions. Like, that's what I'm referencing. Like Jeremiah, for example, we knew he was talking to Amaya from Temptation Island. Like, so, you know, we had an ick with him as well at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Then we also know that Hudda is a young mom. She's 24 and she has a daughter that she had at 19. Everybody has an opinion about her being a mom and being on Love Island.
Yeah, people need to shut up, especially like saying she's a bad mother for leaving her kid to go on a show.
Totally. Like, she is setting herself up and her family up and her daughter up for income, honey. This is success. This is life-changing money for her family. Yep. Like, look at Jess Vestal. She went on Love is Blind and she credits it and this new life for how much she's able to give to her daughter and what she's able to do. And she has a good co-parenting situation. And what's to say that Hudda does? Of course, somebody's taking care of her daughter. She didn't leave her daughter in her room by herself. Like, and then her husband, her baby daddy posted something and was like, when you're basically to the effect of saying like, when you're like the mom of your kid is like on a show making you look like a deadbeat, but we're just here like enjoying. And it's like, she did not make a comment about you one time, sir. She didn't speak ill of you, not once. And that's embarrassing because you're embarrassing your daughter. You're embarrassing the mother of your kids. Have some respect. And she's going to come out and she's going to see that shit. And this is already enough. Like, she's already getting all the shit from strangers. Mm-hmm. And I don't know.
At first, I was happy because I was like, okay, we know that that the father's involved. It's not like she's looking for a father for her kid.
Yeah.
Like, no. But the way he's coming out is just like, I'm like, it's so disappointing when I see women reproduce with these men that like can't even no matter how things ended, no matter what you guys went through, you should have respect for each other, especially for your kid.
You created a child with this person. At the very least, for the child, get it together and cut your shit.
And can we also talk about the double standard?
Yes.
When these men leave their children to go on shows, they don't even get half as much shit.
Yes. And why? I'm sorry. I'm not into all these people, especially people who are like mothers weighing in on when she should have disclosed it. She disclosed it, what, night 2, night 3? Oh my God. The second or third day they met, that's early as fuck.
When it felt right for her.
Yeah. Like, nobody is here to tell her, like, nobody is allowed to do that. Like, it is her journey. Terms, her journey. And like, he can take it however he wants. If he felt like she should have said it day 1, that's on him. Like, that's their situation. And I'm tired. Like, there's more things like to be seen and talked about. And I really don't understand.
Yeah. I'm rooting for her. I think she should come out.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, his intentions don't seem pure. Like, she seems like she's doing it right, but I think he's so dumb. He's thinking they already got this in the bag because they've been together from day one.
He's an idiot.
He's like it's not genuine.
He literally said, when we win this thing. Like, not even saying like, you know, when we, in the real world, when we're together, when we win this thing, bro, immediate out. Like, I want her to find someone genuine who's like her. She reminds me in some ways of myself. Like, she's emotional. She's so
cry
pure.
Baby. Every time she's like, crying, I wanted to cry.
I know. And I was dying when she's like, let me walk by so he sees me. Like, I was dying. Like, I mean, yes, she fell really fast and I get that. And this environment, all your emotions are heightened. Yep. Like, in that respect, maybe I would not be like falling so fast, but like, I totally get it. And I get that she's like emotional about a lot of things. What did you think about Olandria's little tiff with her at the ceremony when they were like,
I saw both sides. Yeah. Like, I get it. Like, she was a little irritated. She didn't need her commentary. Like, her man just got up. Like, and I get it. She was trying to be a girl's girl. Like, fuck these guys. Like, you guys deserve better.
Hudda was saying
yes.
this.
But But then I'm also like, I saw both, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I know she didn't mean bad by it, but I also feel like if the tables were turned, you just don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah. So like basically what was going, and people were weighing in on this, like Hutta was sitting with Jeremiah. Jeremiah was like sitting coupled up with her. And then everyone had a chance if they wanted the men to get up or the women to get up for one of the bombshells that had come in. And all of the men got up except for Hutta's man. And so Hutta's like, wow, like, come, like, don't worry, girlies, like trying to be sweet. And she didn't realize that, like, obviously it's a sensitive moment. And like, Olandra's like, don't pity us, girl. Like, she just kind of like put her in her place. She's like, we'll talk later. Like, stop. And then Hutta's like wanting to die.
And she's like about to cry.
She did cry.
And I get it, because I like, you think you're trying to be a good person. And then, and this is someone that you started off the show with.
Yeah.
You guys would be close. But, you know.
I did see both sides as well. Like, Olandra is probably like,
yeah, come on.
already feeling a type of way. So like, don't add fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
I'm good. That man ain't shit anyways. Like, I'm okay.
Yeah. But kind of like you mentioned, she does remind her, like, she's kind of similar to us.
Yeah.
Where we're very like, wear a heart on our sleeves.
Yeah.
Like, girl's girl.
Yeah.
You know. And then I like that she also takes accountability. Like, you know, when she was all upset with, what's the new girl that came on that stayed?
Sierra,
when she was like giving her shit in the beginning.
Amaya.
Amaya. Yes,
Sorry.
yes, I'm sorry. When she was like giving her shit, how she came in so hot.
Yeah.
But
she like retracted it. She was like, I was acting off emotions. Like, I respected that accountability for sure. I think one of my favorites on there is Shelly.
Oh, you gorgeous, beautiful.
Why is she
patient,
so pretty?
Clean.
I'm like, I cannot handle anything. Like, I'm like, I can't even watch the show because this girl's so pretty. I'm just like staring.
Oh my God,
like,
her heart. Everything about her is so sweet.
She's so sweet.
But
She's
Austin,
so pretty. Her outfits eat down. Austin is not the one, honey.
He is not your king.
Why is he so slow, too? He's so fucking weird. He can't even speak. Like, he ain't for you. He ain't the one.
Not. I'm waiting for your man to walk in. He's not there yet. I thought it was Ace, but now I don't like Ace's judgment.
I'm pissed at Ace. Like, you chose Amaya. He's playing these games with Shelly's head continuously.
And I loved Ace. I loved Ace before he was
too.
even on the show with his little dancing.
Yeah. I'm really pissed at the recoupling. Like, spoiler alert, we just saw the latest recoupling, and like Ace didn't pick Shelly. And like, I feel like he's been like, you know, kind of exploring, but kind of letting Shelly know, like at the end, like, all right, it's going to be you, but like, let me just like do my due diligence. And then he just like swerves. And I think Amaya even felt weird. Like, I think Amaya wanted Austin to pick her. I think Austin had to.
I think they're perfect for each other.
I think Austin, yeah, for real. I think Austin had to shift and pick Shelly, but he really wanted to pick Amaya as well. Like, it was really weird vibes.
You know, and I understand like some people being respectful to what Austin has going on.
Uh-huh.
But if I was a guy on that show, like, I'm going after Shelly. I don't care. Like, I'm here for love. Like,
totally.
I'm giving it. She's so sweet. And not to knock any other girls. Like, I think they're all beautiful. But, like, something about Shelly I just love.
Yeah, no, she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. So and, like, I think I really thought Ace was, like, going there. And I guess not. Like, and now that makes me, like, turned off to him. I'm like, no, she deserves better. Like, I hope her king is coming.
Yeah, I think her king's not there yet.
I hope it's a situation like Leah where, like, you know how Miguel came in and it was just like endgame for her. Like, I hope Shelly gets that.
I really want Shelly to find love and to win this thing.
Oh my God, yes. And I think a lot of people share. I will say people have something to say about everybody, but not. I think the general opinion is like everyone loves Shelly.
I love her so much.
She's so perfect. What did you think about Nick and his decision? First of all, why are the men? They never compare to the women.
Bro, and honestly, it's just lustful with Sierra. It's obvious.
Yeah. And like, I also thought the episode, I don't think you saw episode 5, which was right before the last one.
Mm-mm.
And we really saw the Sierra Beldasha. I'm dying that everyone's calling her Beldasha.
I call her Bella.
Yeah, well, her name is Bella. But I'm saying they call her Beldasha because she puts the dash in there, and it's hilarious. Well, so we saw the whole Bella Sierra thing play out, and it was like they had a challenge where they had to like do this baseball game thing, whatever. And Bella really came out of her shell. She was like playing along. She was making out with the boys. She like really like let herself lean into the challenge. And Nick seeing that side of her, it like turned like him on. It not, I don't mean just like sexually, but like he was just like, wow, like I really feel like this girl has more to her and like I am about this, and he like saw a different side of her. And then afterwards they got really passionate. Like they went off in soul ties and they were like making out, they were talking, they got deeper. And then he was telling all the boys like she just leveled the playing field fully, because like at first he felt like he had that connection just with Sierra, and then he totally like flipped his mind. Then you see Sierra come in, and right after Nick has this moment with Bella, and you see Nick feeling physically uncomfortable with Sierra throwing herself at him when he just felt like he had this breakthrough with Bella. So like you could feel that he wasn't really wanting what Sierra like was throwing at him in that moment, because he just had like this big thing with Bella.
Yeah.
And then they get in the photo booth and he's awkward. And she just climbs on top of him.
Oh,
like,
well, apparently that's what made him pick her.
And if you watch that scene, you will see he didn't want it. Like, she forced that to happen.
I don't know. He said that's the reason why he chose her,
I don't think that's the reason why. Like, and I think a lot of people feel this way because, and I've seen this theory.
I don't even care. Nick ain't.
He's a please.
I think both girls need to move on from him.
But what I'm saying is like, that scene was so clear, and everybody was saying it. They were like, I feel like mid-speech, like Nick changed his mind, and then he just like brought up something about Sierra, because it felt that way. Like everything he was describing, the way he was talking about it, it just felt like, and even Bella was smiling because she could feel that it was about her. And then all of a sudden he like made this other comment, and we all know that the photo booth wasn't the moment, because that was the moment he was uncomfy. Like it was just so weird. I think he was just conflicted, but that was definitely a plot twist.
Well, I would definitely not mind voting them off.
Yeah, totally. I totally agree.
I would say my favorites so far that seem more genuine. Obviously, Jeremiah and Huda I like a bit, but like I feel like they're trying. I think she's more pure than he is. Whatever. Hannah and
Charlie are legit.
They're legit. I feel like it's a lot of lust right now, but in the beginning it is for a lot of people. I like them too, but everyone else is just like, I don't see it going anywhere.
I think Charlie and Hannah are going to develop strongly. I agree with you. I really like Huda. I don't care for Jeremiah because I feel like he's faking it and he's going to break Huda's heart. Ugh. And a lot of people are comparing them to season 2, like Sally Johnny. Totally agree. I think it's going to be the same path. Unfortunately, I hope that doesn't happen for Huda. But honestly, like if it does, like I hope like she gets her happy ending, or at least she gets a really good fucking fat paycheck afterwards, like brand deals, all the things. Like she'll be fine, set up her family, like, and then she'll find the love of her life and she'll be great. But I definitely am nervous about Jeremiah with her. Like, I don't think he's pure. I think that I also didn't care for Bella or Sierra when Nick was picking, but I afterwards was so proud of Bella I was like, she's a little silly and a little off, but then when she spoke up for herself, I had a lot more respect for her. So I want to see her come back in Casa more.
I really just would have kept Sierra and Bella and got rid of Nick if I had the choice, because I think I want them to find love. I don't know, because I feel like Sierra's a little like very, very physical instead of emotional.
She like threw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like Bella. I mean, but Bella too. I feel like I didn't like get to know her deep.
Yeah, well, she was a little silly.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just feel like
Nick was like, "What do you like to do in your spare time?" And she's like, "The beach. Like the water is white, is blue and green, like Gatorade." And I literally was like Gatorade.
Oh
like,
God,
what is happening?
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep watching this season. Obviously, I want more people to come in. I want to be excited about more people. Mm-hmm. I wanted Bella to stay because I wanted her to get a chance at love, but
I feel like we haven't seen much of Olandria and Taylor either. Like, what's?
No, I think they're looking for the right people to walk in. Yeah, it's not each other.
Yeah. And I think people need to stop comparing everyone to season 6 and being like, this person is Leah, PPG. This person is Janae, this person is Serena. Like, no, they're their own people. Yeah. Let's relax, everybody. Let's calm down, simmer down.
I'm still waiting for my power couple that I love together to win.
Me too. So, next, Summer House. We had a couple departures. We had the part 2 of the reunion.
I'm not upset at who left. I mean, I'm surprised Lexi's not coming back, but she's fine. She doesn't need it.
So Paige DeSorbo announced her departure as a surprise to no one. She outgrew it.
I'm not surprised.
Like, she outgrew it. Yeah. Lexi Wood is not coming back, but here's the thing. we don't know if it was by choice or if she was asked to leave. And there was like a blind item sent to Demois before the news was announced that Lexi was not going to be asked back. And that I have a problem with because this girl carried this season. She was young, beautiful, single, was vulnerable. She was so well-spoken. I think she put this season on her damn back and she aired out all her shit in front of the cameras. And like, if you were looking for a new star, like you got one. So I don't understand the logic behind that. But I will say that Paige and Lexi both kind of said, like, stay tuned, like something's coming. Like Paige was like, you won't see the last of me. I am telling you, at least on Paige's end, a spinoff is coming.
They need to just stop with Summer House and do a spinoff.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think it's like imagine Paige and Amanda and Lindsay and like I've even seen them like saying they would revive like a New York Housewives type of thing, but be those girlies.
Well, they need to be housewives.
Yeah,
first.
they do and they don't. But I think what they're saying is it's the new era of Housewives.
I'm thinking like
so
the
it's
Valley
like
of
Amanda and Kyle
like
would
that.
be on it, and Lindsay would be. It's like more modern twist of like what the Housewives are nowadays because it's not traditional. Are they married? Amanda are married.
Oh, I'm sorry. They need to get divorced. They're married.
She's like fast forward and rewind. Oh. Yeah, girl.
I don't know their relationship. I feel like I knew that, but I just
a little amnesia.
I just don't understand their relationship at all.
No. And you know what? We saw it in Reunion Part 2. Amanda, she's starting to open her eyes a bit. She is getting there. I hope she just like finds her power. And she literally said she's ready to have a baby with someone who is ready to have a baby with her. Like,
but not her husband.
That is, she's saying, is he ever going to be ready? Well, that was kind of her point.
I'm honestly so over all of them. Like now that Lindsay had a baby, let's just go meet people, start families, and close down Summer House.
And Lindsay announced on the Part 2 reunion that she and her partner are not together romantically.
Which I know,
yeah. And I think we figured that, but I'm like, I loved how she was like, you know what? We're an amazing co-parenting team right now. And I just feel like he can't fulfill. And you know what? She's a tough one. She needs a lot, and she knows that. And she's like, he can't fulfill me in those ways. And I think, too, you were dating Lindsay Hubbard and you want to be so private. Like, what were you doing dating Lindsay Hubbard then? If you don't want to be.
And she's not very easy.
Yeah.
Like, she's very strong-minded.
Yes,
like, she needs someone
totally. Even when she's wrong, she has to be right. Like,
yeah.
And she's wrong a lot. So you got to be able to deal with that.
It takes a tough man.
A special kind of person to like bite his fucking tongue.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? She knows what she wants and she's unapologetically herself. So I do respect her in that regard. I think she's gotten better too as a mother. So that's good. I figured
she'd be a good mom, yeah.
I think Jesse ain't shit, but I think that they're wanting to make like a season focused on like Jesse and Wes and like build around that, and I don't know why.
I will not be watching that frat house of a freaking show.
Especially, is Imrul going to come back? Like, what's happening? I can't.
They may need him.
It might be the vibe now.
So Jesse can suck more.
But yeah, so that was super interesting times. But I am holding out hope for some sort of a spinoff. I think Paige in her statement saying like, you haven't seen the last of me, like something is coming. And she just launched her brand Daphne, which is like pajamas. And like, I love that. I'm so excited for her. I
tried so hard to like something on there and I was like, I don't like any of it.
I went on the website. They dropped all the pieces?
No, just the ones I was seeing on like what.
Yeah, there's like 2 photos. So like, I'll wait to see. I think too, what she was saying, it's like for the work from her home girly that's like in comfortable clothes but can get in a Zoom meeting.
I ain't paying $70 for an oversized t-shirt.
Well, let's see what
they showed the prices.
Oh, they did?
They're crazy.
I need to see. Yeah.
I can't.
You know what I really don't like? I have to see. So, but like, I don't know. I love her. So I'm going to give it a chance. I'll see what comes out. But I really have to say, and I want to support, but like Amanda Petula Swim.
I tried to go support that too.
The prices are
insane. I get it. People will pay it. It's just not me.
And I'm sorry, but the stuff is so basic. It's the prints from Shein. It is. I'm not kidding. I literally, the cherries, I have that. I have that in a bikini from Shein. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. So I don't know. I just think like, I know that she also did it in collaboration, like under South Moon Under, but she should have done it by herself so she didn't have to get it cut and pay them and then pay herself. Like, I was surprised at what came out of Amanda's swim line, to be honest with you. Like, I was expecting more for sure.
Yes.
And I am
it
expecting
was a collab.
more.
Maybe she didn't have much say, but I wasn't
it's not a
fan.
collab. It's like her brand under South Moon Under. So, like, it's like her line under them. So, like, I don't know. Her name is on it, though.
It says, look, her prices for her new sleep line ranges from $58 to $230.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. And, like, I expect a lot from her being a fashion girly. So, like, I guess we'll see. Like,
yeah, I mean, I say, listen, to this day, I try so hard not to buy anything from Skims because I'm like, it's just basic neutral stuff that I can get anywhere for the price. But I keep seeing them and I'm like, I might pull the trigger
but
soon.
Here's the difference. I actually feel like, from what I've seen, I'll say it, like, I love Paige to death. From what I've seen there, I don't know yet that, like, anything would entice me to buy it. The only reason, like, maybe somebody would buy it is to support Paige, not because they're like, I love this, I need this. I have heard from literally so many people, even people who hate Kim, that are like, this stuff, like, the material, the stuff that they make, the quality, the stuff that they have, like, is amazing. So it's worth it when you're getting, like, these bras that are actually holding, you know, natural big boobs, or like smoothing in a way that, like, they couldn't get it before. She was very good and very clever. Like, it's not just like she bought stuff and, like, put her tag on it. Like, they're making these fabrics, they're creating solutions. Like, even shapewear for, like, if you have a dress with a slit, it'll be a shapewear with one leg missing and the other leg is there. Like, it's very practical shit for, like, how.
So that's why I'm so tempted to buy, but it's just so hard for me to, like.
I think you won't regret it.
I love giving my money to, like, mom and pop places.
No, totally.
To like celebrities I love.
It's okay to have a piece that you. I mean, I love Kim, but regardless, we know anyone I like, Amanda's not gonna like.
I just don't think the Kardashians need my money. That's all.
They don't need your money. I'm just saying they're genius businesswomen. So I've heard amazing things about Skims. It
looks great.
I own a little bralette and boy short that my cousin Athena got me for Christmas, which I absolutely love. And I would love to try, especially as a natural boobie girly, some of their bras. I'm not a shapewear girl, but maybe it'll snatch me up in the right way and maybe I'll become one. But I want to try one of the dresses.
Maybe one day when they have a huge sale.
Yeah, Black Friday. We'll report back.
Exactly.
Okay, what's next on the agenda here, honey?
Mormon.
Oh, my goodness. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. So obviously we've talked about this season. And then some news came out about the reunion. Jessie co-hosted the Toast last week, and she gave some updates. So she announced that there's going to be a reunion. It's going to be with Nick Viall. I don't know if you knew that he was hosting.
No, I know.
But the weird part about the Mormon Wives reunion is that they shot the reunion before the episode aired. So the girls didn't watch back the episode, and they didn't also hear all the, like, fan questions, chatter, like, what sort of perception they had about each other. Like, they couldn't, like, dispel any of the fan chatter. They weren't seeing all the sides of, like, what the women were saying in other scenes. So I think that kind of, like, ruins the reunion a little bit from the start.
Yeah, I mean, literally. But I saw that they did that news. I feel like there's stuff that's coming out now and they're doing interviews.
Yes.
And now we're seeing the reactions, but I don't care for a reunion where they didn't watch it back yet.
Yes. And even Jessie was saying, like, she feels really bad about Jen because she's like, I didn't see Jen struggle the way I saw it play out when I saw the episode. So, like, I feel bad. She's like, I did apologize a little bit, like, during the reunion, but I also didn't realize, like, what, like, the depths of what she was going through.
Yeah.
And I think, and then they were kind of even saying, like, when she was on the Toast, like, how almost like the audience is like another character, because, like, they have their own voice and, like, perceptions of things. So, like, you want to weigh in on, like, what we're all seeing and giving and commenting on.
Yep.
And they didn't have that opportunity.
I agree. It's pointless. I mean, I'll still watch it.
They did say they filmed a whole other 10 episodes. So that's coming. And she said, we'll get a lot of our answers on how the drama played out. We'll get answers on the whole Marciano stuff. So, like, all of that we'll see. Mm-hmm. But she even noted, she's like, we didn't know that, like, Demi was going to be, like, perceived as the villain. Like even stuff like that. Like if you don't know that going into reunion, like this, we might as well not
perceive. It's so disappointing because I loved her season 1, and now she's just like this villain. Like I like what's her name even more than her. What's her name?
Taylor.
No.
Oh, Whitney.
And that says a lot. That says a lot.
Yes, I do.
And I want to give a quick shout out to Whitney. Yeah. Girl, your TikToks, minus the one in the ICU. Yeah. Be fire. Like she be doing some good TikToks.
She's putting her family on her back. On that booty.
And she's looking good.
She's looking great. She had a baby last season.
Stop hanging out with Demi.
But I will say but also like even Jessie was defending her. And it's funny because Jessie commented on the difference between like Demi and Whitney, and she's like, what did Whitney actually do that like she was such a villain, like compared to somebody like what Demi did? Like now they're like, okay, that was like silly.
Whitney was just bitchy the first season.
Yeah, like she removed herself from a group chat and then it spiraled. Like, is that what's really happening here?
My mom does that all the time.
Yeah, like your mom
my mom hates group
chat and she's so a fucking queen.
And I'm like, Mom, they tell us you left.
That is so
she's like, I don't care.
It's like an announcement. Like just letting me all know.
The queen has left.
I'm dying. Honestly, more people should be that way, and I love it. I love it.
Oh man! But I mean, I hope I release the next 10 episodes like soon because I'm dying to know.
Speaking of drama,
yes,
Temptation Island drama.
I hate to see it.
I hate to see it. Two girlies we love, Taylor and Ashley, are beefing. They're no longer friends. And who would have thought it all started here in Miami?
Ugh, Miami, you be ruining things. Sheesh.
So during swim week, this all started when Taylor posted a reel, and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and she was like, "This is like I am choosing myself. Like this is a self-empowering. Like I'm taking a video of like to capture the moment. Like I don't know. She was like, I'm standing up for myself against like bad friends and this and that and whatever. And like nobody knew what the hell she was talking about. And then they started guessing, and she started liking all the comments and responding back that unfortunately it does have to do with Ashley and like all that stuff.
That first post had me on the edge of my seat. I'm like, girl, if you're gonna air it all out.
Yeah.
Like, don't leave us.
And then
here
if you're gonna like all the comments that are like saying the right thing, you might as well just say it.
Yeah. And then I understand. I mean, I see a little bit of myself in her too, where I just need a minute before I say something I regret. I need to collect myself.
Totally.
That's how I felt in the moment. I'm super emotional, you know. Yes. So, and I'm not one to take sides either. I think both points are valid.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think Ashley has spoke out about it, but I think I'm very sensitive.
Yeah.
But with certain people.
Yeah. We don't really know what happened, but there were a couple things saying there was a video that like Taylor liked or reposted or something that had to do with saying like somebody, aka possibly potentially Taylor, was kicked out of where she was staying with Ashley, and she had to go like stay with somebody else in the middle of the night, which was like 1:30 in the morning in Miami in a foreign city. Like she was supposed to be staying in Ashley's room or whatever, and she didn't, is what we're gathering. Because of something with Ashley. Then she was liking a lot of the comments or whatever that had to do with Ashley supposedly being just about like connections and like fame hungry. Like she kind of said like, don't trust everything you see on social media. So like she's making it seem like Ashley wasn't like being a genuine friend and like let her like not have a place to stay. And one of the things that she liked was like about Ashley wanting to bring a guy back, and that meant Taylor had something about, or Taylor wasn't comfortable with that, so then she had to find somewhere else to stay.
I feel like in her confession video, or like her video she posted after, she didn't get too in detail.
Right.
And I thought it was more of
it's just more things that she's like liking and stuff that like somebody else who was at Swim Week posted a thing.
So it must be an add up of things, because she said she felt like she was being picked on and like they weren't respecting her.
She said it was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes. So it must be built up a lot of things.
Yes. Yeah. She said, maybe I'm sensitive, maybe, you know, whatever. She's like, but this is how I felt and it didn't serve me. So like, I just like took myself out of the equation, and I kind of respect that.
Everyone's feelings are valid. I think one of the biggest things I love is when people choose who they want to be around.
Yeah.
You know, don't ever feel forced to hang out with people you don't want to hang out with. Be around people that bring you up, you know, don't bring out the worst in you. So if that's her path, then that's her path.
And if it doesn't mean, okay, despise Ashley now because of it. Mm-hmm. But at this point, it's like, okay, Taylor has a valid like point on her end. Maybe Ashley has a valid point on her end. We haven't heard from her, and we're not going to judge it. Like, we don't have to play teams. It's two women, and they had a friendship, and now they don't, and we're never going to know. Yeah. And we love them both, and we wish them both well. And they're both invited on.
Yes.
And we have invited them both on.
I'm telling you, everyone's valid in how they feel. I would never
totally
tell people who they can and can't chill with.
Exactly.
But stay away from me. I don't need more friends.
That's really funny. You really don't like a crowd. You're like, I hate having to say no to more people.
Literally. Listen, these are how I feel about my friendships. And if you're my friend now, you know I'm like this.
Yes.
I love low maintenance friendships. Yes. If we make plans, I'm not going to be that bitch that cancels on you 30 minutes, an hour before. No.
But when we're sitting at dinner. I hate when people do that and we're waiting to order and then they tell you you're not coming and you're in the reservation. Like,
yes. Like I'm not like that. But I may wake up one morning and be like, I know we have plans today, but I'm not really feeling it. And I need you to be like, even if you were excited for it, I need you to be like, girl, I don't care, do you? I understand, because that's the kind of friend I am. I would never, if you cancel when it's so close, I'm like, that's fucked up. Now I'm annoyed.
Yeah, totally.
But if you tell me morning of, you're not feeling, I don't mind.
Yes.
That's fine. But if you get upset with me because I want to cancel something, that's hard for me to maintain friendships with you because why are you stressing me out?
Yeah.
You're not my man.
Yeah. And there are times, too, where for me, you'll be like, listen, this is what we're doing if you want to come. If not, no big
all
deal.
The time, yeah.
Like, we'll just let each other know, hey, by the way, I'm going to this. If you want to come, cool. If not, cool. Like, we're never going to trip.
And I feel like I know when you're going to say no, but I'm like, it's out there.
You're just letting me know. Yeah. A lot of times I'm home with my dog. That's what I'm doing.
I can't do it.
Okay, we have to talk about this.
Let's do it.
Book Buzz segment. And this one is kind of, before you get too excited.
Yeah, no, go to yours,
We'll do the one that's not that exciting. This one falls under the It Ends With Us drama, so we're going to put it in our Book Buzz segment. Justin Baldoni's $400 million countersuit against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds has been dismissed by a judge. Okay, so it says, in a major setback for Justin Baldoni, this is per People, the It Ends With Us director stars countersuit against Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist, as well as his lawsuit against New York Times, have been tossed out by the judge. On Monday, June 9th, Judge Lewis Lehman granted the motion to dismiss $400 million lawsuit filed by Baldoni, blah, blah, blah. Let me get to the point. Basically, the judge said that, the statements aren't valid for the lawsuit to proceed, and the judge said that Baldoni's legal team can still amend the claims and then have a deadline of June 23rd if he wants to come back and make all the fixes. So basically the judge said, with what you've presented, you don't have a claim right now for this lawsuit. There will still be court next year, but the judge threw it all out because this information, the way it was presented, was not correct. And Justin Baldoni has until June 23rd to amend it. I'm sure he will because he loves that. So I guess we're going to see. But, obviously Blake's team is, celebrating. They've released statements. Blake herself said she's never going to stop advocating for women. They're taking this W, and running with it. And, I mean, it is a huge win for her side. So that's what's happening right now. I'm sure Justin will be back on June 23rd with the amendments for the lawsuit. You're over it. This is the part where you're supposed to comment because we're on the podcast.
I know. I'm sorry. I want the drama to be done. It still irks me because that's one of my favorite books.
Yes.
And the drama around it, ruined.
Yeah, totally.
By both parties.
Yeah.
I should sue you both for mental health.
We are not on a team. We just wanted to go away. And we wanted our second book movie.
Yeah,
and now we don't have it.
I can't. If you dare try and recast this second film, I'm going to be so upset.
Who's going to do it?
No one's going to do it.
No one's going to do it. It's like you can't. So there it goes.
I'm boycotting both of you people's films.
And doesn't Justin have? And it's sad for Colleen too because Justin's studio has the rights to the film, so she can't even make the sequel if she wanted to. So
if I see him in anything, if I see her in anything, I have PTSD.
I know.
Okay, let's do better.
Yes,
book news.
Yes. Book to movie. You fill us in, sis.
I can't pronounce the author's name, so that's on you.
Oh,
but there is a very popular book.
Oh, he's Greek, so you gotta be good at this.
You want me to try it?
Michaelides.
Okay. So, The Silent Patient, you've heard of it, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Super popular book. I have not read it, but I definitely want to.
It's a thriller.
Now that I know, because, we all about our thrillers. Now that I know they're going to be making a movie for it, I'm super excited.
Yes. So this is becoming a film. We will definitely read this.
I would love to
compare
know.
Notes.
Yes, and I'd love to know who you guys would love for casting. I know we haven't watched it, but you can name drop without giving anything away.
Yes.
I would love to know.
Totally. So we will read that and then we'll compare. So that's by Alex Michaelides. He's getting a movie adaptation, and I'm so excited for him. And there's more books and movie news.
Yes. Okay. This one I'm super excited about. I tried to read on the pod, and you were like,
I don't remember that.
You didn't like the title.
Really?
Yeah, I put this one up for one of our books, but it's fine.
I don't remember. Or maybe I just chose
you read about it. You read about it, and you were like, "This is sick." That's what it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's okay because now we have to watch it because it's becoming a TV show. So the Mindf series is super popular, super talked about on TikTok. Great Goodreads reviews, so it's on my to be read.
I feel like the one that I thought was sick was like the cannibal one. I think you're getting it confused.
I know you didn't like the kid one either. The clown. That one I would not have wanted to read on the pod though.
Okay, let me see what the Mindf series is about.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is the entire series put into one book. They took too much, left too little. I had nothing to lose, ... until him. I didn't expect him. I didn't want to fall in love, but I can't let him go. Logan Bennett makes the world a safer place. He's brilliant. He's a hero. He locks away the sick and depraved. But while he's saving lives, I'm taking them, collecting the debts that are owed to me. 10 years ago, they took from me. They left me for dead. They should have made sure I stayed dead. Now I'm taking from them, one name at a time. I've trained for too long. I've been patient. I can't stop now. Revenge is best served cold. They never see me coming until I paint their walls red. Logan doesn't know how they hurt me. He doesn't know about the screams they ignored. He doesn't know how twisted that town really is. He just knows people are dying. He doesn't know he's in love with their killer. No one suspects a dead girl. And Logan doesn't suspect the girl in his bed. They're looking for a monster, not a girl who loves red, not a girl in love. I'm a faceless nightmare. I'm going to stop reading, but there's a lot.
Oh,
I don't think
this isn't. I was thinking about it. This is not it. I think it was the groomer.
The cannibal one with the one that kills people.
Oh,
they eat people or something like that.
Oh, yes. I know which one you're talking about.
What I saved you guys from, not this.
And the groomer, you also was like, I couldn't finish the groomer.
There was one. Well, the groomer, you sent me the disclaimer and you started it, and then I was like, that sounds crazy. Yeah, there was, and
but
with
this one sounds good, right?
This one sounds crazy. It sounds great. I would have read this for the pod. But the other one was like cannibalism.
I think this one has 5 books though? It's a huge series. I got to hurry up and start.
Yeah. Oof. Audio that shit.
I'm going to start on 3.
Literally.
Speed.
Okay. Well,
Thanks,
been a
guys.
time. We love you guys. Don't forget about the Miami Marlins event coming up I can't even believe it.
June 20th, next Friday.
June 20th, Miami Marlins, 5:30 p.m. sharp. Get your tickets at the link in our bio on Instagram or TikTok at girlplease_podcast.
Thanks, guys.